Major League Baseball. Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Martin is over, 1 out. Up next from Miami, Justin Bour. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outfielders shifted to the left now as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. We'll see if that pays off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the lead.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Ready now for the Marlins, Martin Prado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Prado is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and threw it right past him. Standing in, Joe Torre. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tapped up the third base line. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Wilson Ramos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slow. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Line drive to center field. Brinson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Matt Latos. Babe Ruth will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Babe Ruth.
First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dietrich is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in steps Big Frank.
Frank Thomas.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Hennigan.
Batting fifth, catcher, Ryan Hennigan.
From the stretch. Liner toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Babe Ruth enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Now batting, Derek Dietrich.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Batting seventh, center fielder.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him. So coming to the plate, J.T. Riddle. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ruth has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And it's an even count of 2-2 to J.T. Riddle. Corey ranging into the outfield. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone.
Digging in to try it again, Cameron Maybin. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Outside, 2-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Russell Martin now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Brinson. He's got it one away. So digging in now, Kurt Suzuki.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Suzuki.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Brinson is there, 2 gone. Now in the box, Brian McCann.
Left fielder, Ryan McCann.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
They'll whip this one to first in time. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Riding in once again, Justin Bour. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Short, hit hard. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Castro rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they move on top 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ball one.
It's clear to me he's absolutely hitting the wall out there. When you start missing like that, you're not working with your best stuff anymore.
And the catch made here by McCann. Not tagging, will retreat to second base. Line drive to left. And McCann will stay with this one for out number 2. So striding forward now, Derek Dietrich. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Hit down the line at first. Bourne at second with 2 down. Here's a high pop-up. Ramos waits on it, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Evan Gattis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Popped him up. Castro is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Joe Torre.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Maben. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance. Wilson Ramos hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Maben going back on it, and that's a home run into the top tank. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes the Babe. Chen gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is trying to pick things up where we left off. Lewis Brinson as we begin the top of the 4th. A high fastball is in there. Popped him up. Thomas has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now this is popped up, but room behind the plate for Hannigan. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop.
First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
The pitcher number 50.
At the plate, Wei-Yin Chen reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Suzuki on the move. He's there to track it down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Thomas. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Frank Thomas.
Oh, no, this ball's hit pretty well, and there's no one within a mile of this thing. This could end up big trouble. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Now to the plate, Ryan Hannigan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. In to score, the runner from third. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. So stepping in, Russell Martin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brinson's in pursuit. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Striding into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Waiting on it is Brinson. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cameron Maybin. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Heading out toward shallow right. And Suzuki will watch this into the glove for the first out.
The batter, number 13.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Ramos comes up with it. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bour, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence.
And he'll get there in plenty of time. Leading off the inning, Brian McCann, and they'll need him to get something going here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dietrich has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in, Evan Gattis.
Number 11, Evan Gattis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Maybin. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Torre. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out toward second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting, pitcher, Babe.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and here comes the Babe. Chen sets. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Brinson. He's not going to get it. And a 2-out rally continues. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is in there.
35. Frank Thomas.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Maybin, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in, Ryan Hennigan is playing in the form of his bird. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Russell Martin now.
Russell Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drives it the other way to deep right. Looking up is Maybin. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run.
Number 61.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple. First offering on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Thomas is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right, but that'll be off the right field wall. Oh no, he misplays it and it drops. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. And he's safe. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Riddle. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Miguel Rojas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gaddis is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 77.
Ready once again, Brian McCann. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Leading off for the A's, center fielder.
Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Brinson. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 11.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. McCann rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Torre. And their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Liner toward right center. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Digging in once again, Babe Ruth. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Pitch is popped up. Prado has got it, and the side is retired. Back here at the Polo Grounds along the Harlem River. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. Here's the first pitch to him. A glove by the third baseman for the out. Ready for another chance? Justin Bour. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, JT Realmuto. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tap down the line. He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins trying to pick things up where he left off. Frank Thomas. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the catcher Ryan Hanigan. He's set and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out. Russell Martin now.
Russell Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rivers gathers it in. Relay to first in time. Ready now for the Marlins. Derek Dietrich will start us off in the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Corey backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for the
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. In now, Kurt Suzuki. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Right fielder, Kurt Suzuki.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now Maben will have to play this off the wall. Coming to the plate now, Brian McCann will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. 0-1, here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. Prado on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Evan Gattis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Brinson. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Torre. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. This is flared out towards second. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score. New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the sidearming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment. And the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to short. Riddle has it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So striding in, number 3. He readies for his first plate appearance. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Well, this is speared by the first baseman in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Suzuki shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. He pulls this one into right, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate.
Well, the ball digging in, Joe Torre. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Athletics.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Joe Torre.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos.
Third baseman, Wilson Ramos.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Dahl is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Evan Gattis. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. Blackmon will get there, and he it's a beautiful. Now in the box, Joe Torre. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Kansas City. Second
First
baseman,
delivery to him on the way.
Torre.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it. Makes the play, one away. Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado has it. LeMahieu on to first as they get the double. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, 0-1.
DJ LeMahieu.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting second.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. One out, nobody on. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Batting third baseman.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Arenado.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is...
And we'll have to leave it there. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Blackman is there, and he has it for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the catcher, Ryan Hanigan. First offering on its way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away. Coming to the plate now, Russell Martin. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Right fielder, Kurt Suzuki.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. At the plate, Brian McCann, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game. So here now is the pitcher, Babe Ruth, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch to him. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be... Here's Charlie Blackman now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Charlie Blackman becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Ian Desmond comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, McCann, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Torre. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Ramos.
Third baseman, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-in once again. Evan Gattis, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Line to the right side, but foul. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Ramos leads off second with nobody out. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into right field for a base hit, and they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Robinson Chirinos 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, belted high and deep into right center. Blackmon going back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ryan Hennigan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Lifted in the air to center field. Blackmon is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI. Russell Martin now. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. A bouncer to the left side. Story brings it in, and he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And the throw will get him at first. A run will score, but that was a heck of a play just to get an out that time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. So striding forward now, Brian McCann. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And that's more than a mile high, up into the rooftop area. Chris Russin is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a miss as he chased with. Striding in for the Rockies, Chris Iannetta. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Gaddis. Throw to first in plenty of time in the second. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Torre. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dahl's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Evan Gattis now standing in. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way.
Second baseman.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again. Trevor Story comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Lifted in the air to center. Martin has a play. 2 down. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Charlie Blackmon.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Outfielders shifted to the left now, as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. And we'll see if that pays off. 1-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Suzuki racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Blackmon takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go. Ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Curveball that time, not even close. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Chirinos. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Robinson Chirinos.
Pitch on the way. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Now at the plate, Ryan Hennigan. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Dahl moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Center fielder number 55.
Russell Martin now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Ready once again, Kurt Suzuki. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Ready to take his hacks again, Brian McCann, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Gonzalez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Babe Ruth, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now the Bambino sends one to deep right. Lots of carry on this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joe Torre. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fly ball out toward right field. On the run is Dahl. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a drive out to left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. First time up, he went down looking. 0-1 the count. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. And a breaking ball stays outside. Parra can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitcher's hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Gerardo Parra becomes out number 2 this inning. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning... Brian Shaw gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First offering on its way. Grounded to short. Story scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping up to the plate, Evan Gattis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nope, that's inside. And that misses inside, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Popped him up. Desmond in foul ground. And he makes the catch for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Robinson Chirinos. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up in it.
And we'll have to leave it there. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty D. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Story on at first, nobody out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Charlie Blackmon is down for the second out here in the bottom half. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. And Suzuki able to make the catch, and that Digging in once again, Ryan Hennigan. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Ryan Hennigan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Coming in is Dahl. He can't get there as it falls in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Dahl is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Kurt Suzuki. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Brian McCann. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the... Ready for another chance? David Dahl. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Dahl takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores as they inch. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And Martin will stay with this one for the first out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. On its way is pitch number 75. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll get in there safely. Tony Walters will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down. Scott Oberg comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Oberg certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty Debo, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Dahl is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
A swing and a miss. In now for Colorado, Trevor Story. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The batter, number 28.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Gaddis ranging up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Ready once again, Evan Gaddis. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. First pitch of the at-bat is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Comes set, and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And that's out number 1. Into the box, Ryan Hennigan. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Stepping in, Russell Martin, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. To short. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Line towards center field. Martin is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. At the plate, Chris Iannetta. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits and
Now from digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Blackman is right there, one down. Into the box now, Cal Ripken, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. High in the air out to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Evan Gattis now standing in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Robinson Chirinos. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. At the plate, Ryan Hennigan looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The relay throw. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. So stepping in, Joe Torre.
Second baseman, Joe Torre.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will from the corner of. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Kansas City.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Lofted in the air out toward right center. LeMahieu is calling for it. One down. Stepping up to the plate, Cal Ripken. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Shortstop, Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bryant to the opposite field. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Digging in, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike one. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Blackman is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Edgar Martinez. Russell Martin will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Russell Martin.
Popped high. It's a beautiful. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Blackmon's after it. 1 out. Stepping up now, Joe Torre. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In now, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Blackmon going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian McCann, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set and the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. Dahl is there, and he'll make the catch. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Settling in now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Gibson is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on ball.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball one, he'll get ball two, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Charlie Blackmon comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And that finds its way through for a base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single. So coming to the plate, Ian Desmond. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by it.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. David Dahl is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is leading off the inning. Robinson Chirinos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki.
Right fielder, Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to right center. Blackmon on the move. 1 away. Settling in now, Evan Gattis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Desmond on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Gibson.
Bob Gibson.
Babe Ruth will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Babe Ruth.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it, and the inning is over. Babe Ruth is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. First offering on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. That time not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Barnes into shallow center, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez takes a fastball on the inside corner. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer.
Leading out for the A's.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to short. Story picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Joe Torre. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 are gone now for Yadier Molina.
First baseman, Yadier Molina.
First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. After it is Blackmon. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Ready for another chance. DJ LeMahieu reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Takes a good curveball at the knees. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Got to believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's going to have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
The next 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Trevor Story. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gaddis moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. He singled his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again. Francisco Cervelli hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
1-1 to Chirinos. Ready with the 1-1. Line to the right side. Dahl is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now in the box, Kurt Suzuki. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So digging in now, Evan Gaddis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit in the air to right field. LeMahieu is there, and the inning is over. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Chirinos giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Striding in for the Rockies, Ian Desmond looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. In now for Colorado, David Dahl.
Right fielder, David.
Right over the middle, knee high. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit high and deep to right center. Chirinos sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. And it's fouled away. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strike. Striding in once again, Babe Ruth. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Austin Barnes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The batter.
Ready once again, Joe Torre. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back, no double play. Ready for another shot now, Yadier Molina. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him. Digging in once again, Brian McCann. And their runners at the corners now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Stepping up now, Francisco Cervelli. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Chris Bryant will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Josh Harrison will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Molina at third, McCann at second. Bryant is over at first with 1 away. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Harrison hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. Is in. Gerardo Parra will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Oh, and he misses it. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So striding in, Trevor Story, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A bouncer to the left side, Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's Nolan Arenado. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And a high strike there, 0-1. And that finds the target, 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Pulled toward right center field. Harrison is after it, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run. Chris Russin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in and looking for more, Kurt Suzuki is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Russin stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's got a sinker, a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, and a curveball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping into the box, Evan Gattis, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. Popped him up. But this one's out of reach into the home dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Blackmon's after it. 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Babe Ruth. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Standing in, Joe Torre. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, that grounder got him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's...
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Jim.
Into the box now. He and Des MLB The Show's. Striding in, Anthony Rendon. He will lead this one off today.
For Kansas City, second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Rendon.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Blackmon looking up into the bleachers and gone. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant.
At second, center fielder, Chris
First pitch of the at-bat. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Blackmon going back, still going back. Gone! What a start. Back-to-back homers from the first two batters of the game.
batting third.
Coming to the plate now,
Number 5.
Johnny Bench. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in is Dahl. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning.
First baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edgar Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Blackmon. But it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Now batting, Harmon Killebrew.
The left fielder, number 3. Harmon
First pitch
Killebrew.
coming. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground to short. Story brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box, Josh Harrison.
The left fielder, number 5. Josh Harrison.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Dahl. The show comes to you live. At the plate, Brandon Phillips. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Kansas City, second baseman. Brandon
Ready with the
Phillips.
first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field. In there, 1-1. Very nice afternoon, high skies, and 77 degrees at game time. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Ready now, Albert Bell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Luis Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. Edwin Encarnacion now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. This is in the air out to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Gonzalez is on his way home. And he's in safely to third as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead. Here's Nelson Cruz now trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Bell on the move. 2 gone. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Encarnacion on third with 2 out. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Cole Mentor isn't really known as a
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Jose Alvarado.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Alvarado, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and a 2-seam fastball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Gonzalez looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping, he wants 3. Oh, and the tag will get him at the plate as the potential tying run is cut down trying to score. So stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He'll work on keeping this top.
Your attention, please. Now pitching,
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the... Now to the plate, Francisco Mejia.
Leading off to the roll.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Francisco Mejia.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for two. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game, if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Mejia at third with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Carpenter is under it. One away. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on to third base. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bryant giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. And not in time as the run scores. And he's back into second here safely. So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Estevez. And with a runner already in scoring position and one away, he is likely not to be bunting. Jim Edmonds will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss by Edmonds as Jimmy falls behind here, 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And this is swung on and missed. A good pitch makes Edmonds a strikeout casualty for round number 2.
Number 20.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. In now is Lorenzo Cain. And they're runners at the corners now. Jose Ramirez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Bryant on the move, and that's the third out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Leading off the inning, Gary Carter, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Missed with a slider.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
To second for Kendrick. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Piazza. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And this is taken in for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Bryce Harper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Bryce Harper.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Now pitching, Ian Sproul.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Popped him up. Martinez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.